Hey, this is Joel Pate. Thanks for joining us for the ScoreCEO demo. We call it the basics, but what we're going to do now is instead of doing the basics, we're going to go and really look at an overview, right? And then I welcome you to check out our additional recordings on the various key elements of the platform. And we do that so that it's just a little easier to manage all the information. What we're looking at right now is the owner of a company called Credit Reputation, and he's logged in as himself. Okay. We always bring you up to the dashboard, we call this, and these are called widgets. Now, in a widget, what a widget does is it allows you to drill down on only uh, that workflow setting. Okay. Now we call this actually up here a sales cycle setting, but you've got 24 people, and this is a demo portal, but 24 people that have paid for a consult. We've got 3 people that are in the signed a contract status or cycle, but they've not paid yet, right? And then we've got 2 people we've done the consult for, but they've not signed the contract. We've gotten their credit monitoring verified. Everybody we don't use the qualified status, so we really need to change the workflow settings over in the workflow setting and remove that qualified. And then we've got 3 people that are in the lead called but not verified their credit monitoring, not consulted with them. And again, this is a demo portal. We've got obviously way too many new leads that haven't been called yet, right? But that gives you an idea of what's going on in your company. We also give you the ability to mark a lead as a lost sale, and there's a drop-down menu that shows you a number of options of why you lost a sale, and it gives you an idea in the future of how to do some training. Again, this is a demo portal. There's a lot of overdue disputes, but don't you want to know that? What wouldn't you want to know? What disputes are overdue? Total number of sales, total number of opportunities. We show you that information in a different format, give you an idea of how you're doing, and then this is a really a significant box and another widget here. And what this does is it demonstrates the ways that you and your referral sources and your referral agents and your salespeople and your customers even your leads, those that have not converted to a customer. Every one of those different user types has the ability to market for you. Your business should be generating maybe 25 to 30% of your business from referrals, but are you? And usually most companies are not, and the main reason they're not is because they don't ask for it. The second main reason is because they don't give the customer an easy way to do the referral. Well, we do, and we'll show you that in just a minute. We've also integrated with HelloSign so that when you sign up a customer, they pick a payment plan, you enter all of their information, their state, obviously their address, their payment plan that they chose. You can upload their documents, the proof of residency, proof of identity, and a social security card. They can upload, the consumer can upload the document. You can upload the document. Any of your employees can upload the document. And even the referral office and the referral agent can upload documents. And then through HelloSign, we send out the pertinent information. Now, obviously, we're not sending out the driver's license and POR and the social in the contract, but I just wanted to kind of make you aware of that. But all of the information that's needed in the contract, how much is the audit fee? How much is the monthly fee? What plan are they on? What state are they in? All that mail merges into the contract, goes out electronically from HelloSign, and comes back automatically, uploads in the customer's file in the documents section, uploads into user, the consumer's portal. They got their own portal, and it uploads into their documents so they can view it anytime they want to, and into the referral office and into the referral agent. So everything is integrated. Now let's stop there and talk about why we did that. Why did we build into the system the ability to build campaigns, marketing campaigns, and to connect the email templates that would be the different campaigns content? Well, we did it because we've been in this business for 6 years now, 6.5 years now, and we have signed up 600 companies, and we have seen a lot of them become very successful. Of course, some of them were already successful when they signed up with us, but we've signed up about I forget the exact number, I'm not going to quote it, on new companies as they started out. And unless they were very technically oriented, unless they had some money, and unless they could really sell, they didn't make it in business. And the primary reason was two things: is that they concentrated too much on the dispute process, which is a very important process, but the most important process in a credit repair company is the marketing and the ability to sell the customer, and do that with as little drag as possible and as few manual steps as possible. So I make this point, and I'll stop and ask for any questions. If you do not have the ability within your disputing software, your billing software, your credit repair company professional software, to market to the public, and when the lead clicks on it and signs up, that lead goes into your credit repair organization software system. If it doesn't do that, then you automatically have a separate marketing system. And that means that you've got a separate fee. And that means you've got to build out all that content. And that means you've got to build out all the campaigns. And that means that when somebody clicks the link, that other system begins to nurture them. But when they buy, you've got to turn off that lead nurturing campaign, and you've got to turn on the customer campaign. I think I said that wrong. You got to turn off manually the new lead nurturing and turn on the customer nurturing. Well, wouldn't it be better if instead of having to number one, buy another system, create the content, and then turn it on and turn it off? Wouldn't it be better if all of that happened in one system? Now, let me demonstrate this to you, because this is really the most important thing, and I want to that you got to start with, is that's the new lead nurturing sequence. It stops when the campaign is completed. It stops when you mark that you also sell. It stops when the lead opts out, and it stops when the lead's converted to a customer. And that is the number one secret weapon of this software and how it's going to really help your business. Now, I'll open up the floor for any questions, and I'll stop the presentation.
It seems that it's not just the dispute process, which again, like you mentioned, it's extremely important, but most softwares, they just have that. I'm not going to name any, obviously, but they just only have that. They don't have the different steps. And if they're, if you've contacted them, if you need to turn them from a lead into, a sale and whatnot, and it gives you the marketing capabilities. I like that.
Good. Well, thank you for the comment. All right. Well, let's go to the next status. And that is the referral office. Now, Craig, you mentioned that you get your business from referral agents, being real estate agents, mortgage originators, etc. Kiana, I didn't ask you where you get your business. Where do you get your business?
Right now, a lot of mine is word of mouth. I started off with my family, and then they pretty much talk to their coworkers and their friends. I just got in contact with two bankruptcy attorneys and a real estate agent that wants me to come and do a presentation for them, and they're thinking about doing some kind of affiliate program with me. So I'm very interested to see how your program will help me with that.
Good. Well, let's deal with referral office next, and I'll go through this in a lot of detail, and then I'll stop again, and we can ask questions. First, let's talk about the fact that referral offices and referral agents are free, and you can sign up as many as you want to. And how you create a referral office is you click on referral office and you click create new, right? And thus you enter the information about the referral office. Okay. Now let's cover just for a minute who would be a referral office versus a referral agent within the office, right? Well, it could be the owner of a real estate company may want to make this prevalent throughout his company, and thus he would be the referral office, and then his agents would be the agents. Okay. Now, the agent is able. We're going to go log in as an agent, and we're gonna see what we can see, and you're going to be really impressed by this. So let me open up another browser. Now, as a referral agent, what we see this dashboard is we see that he's got 21 total leads. Again, this is a test portal. We've got 13 active leads. We can see that we're closing about 50% of his customers, and we see that his age about 50% of his customers are active. Obviously, that'd be about the same number. We see that he has referred to us he has gotten customers to our company using Facebook. He's manually entered the customer. He's used a link I'll show you, and he's used a web to lead form. So he's used all of the ways that we give your referral sources and your customers the ability to market for you and earn points based on whatever point system that you put into place. The one that we put into place for you is that every closed lead is worth 1 point, and you decide what 1 point is worth. Now, a referral agent can enter a lead into your system uh, six different ways. One is just by clicking create new. I can imagine a real estate agent sitting in their office on the phone, a mortgage person, and they're dealing with a customer, and the customer can't qualify, and thus they just enter that information that you see. What is in red and asterisk is what is required. They don't have to give you this social and date of birth information, and I don't really think you want them to, but that's up for a different discussion. And another way that they can market is that they can use all of the different ways that ScoreCEO provides for you to distribute or your referral agents, right? We're talking about referral agents, but really it's everybody. But we give the referral agent the opportunity to use Facebook. And I'm going to do this and I've got this connected to a Facebook account. And what you'd want to do, of course, is you would want to have graphics that you enter the link in, and then you would post an image versus posting this. And but when a customer clicks on that link, okay, let me go over to Facebook. When a consumer clicks on that link in Facebook, it's going to take them to this form. Okay, now that's just an easy way to get the lead into the system. But you may want to do it differently, right? You may want to tie it to a website, and we can talk about that a little bit later. All right, now let me go over, and I want to continue with this. This is very important to everybody on the phones. I've had a few other folks join us, and they're asking the same questions. So let's stay right here at this referral agent and how the referral agent can refer you business. Now we've got to go back over to, okay, now we're back over with the referral agent. So they can use Facebook, they can use Twitter, they can just type in an email, and or they can use this link in a couple of different ways. Basically, that link is going to be on somebody's iPhone, iPad, or desktop. And when they're out in the field and they run into somebody, they would just be able to click on this link that they've saved, right? And then they would post that link. Well, you know how you do it. You know, it's on your favorites. And again, the agent could enter this lead very, very easily. All right, so let's go ahead and enter a lead. And I'm going to pick up Kiana's name and add it as a unique email in my system. And quickly add in that lead, right? That's pretty quick. Now, what's going to happen now is that the consumer that I just entered as the referral agent is going to begin to get emails, and they're going to get the new lead nurturing email. And the first email they're going to get, there's a couple that they're about to get. So let me open up my email while that's coming in. Now, while we're waiting on that to come in, I'm going to talk about the fact that, let me just go back over here just for a second. All right, we've gotten an email that's come in, and this email is completely customizable. And it says, let me introduce myself. My name is Frank Patrick, and I'm a credit analyst for Credit Reputation. And now, since that credit, the referral agent's name the same thing, that's why it says this. John Smith from Jones Real Estate, and I have worked on their customers in the past with a great success. I hope you can be the next positive statistic. Now, you can add and edit this completely. And but what I want to show you right now is that we're trying to get the consumer to activate their portal, right? So let's see them do that, because I want to show you the portal. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. I want to stay on the referral agent. But if this consumer activates their account, what does that mean, right? Does it mean that they're more interested, and might that be a higher priority for you? I believe it might mean that. Okay, so the consumer activates their account, and then they use their email address. And they use the password that they entered, and they log into the system, and now we see their portal. Okay. While we're here, let's just go over the big rocks, we call them. Well, they don't have any information, so there's nothing in the dashboard to see. We give them, the consumer, the ability to market for you as well. They can also see the referral statuses, and you can give them whatever you want to give them for a lead closed. But obviously, we know we can't pay a real estate agent or a mortgage originator. The consumer can upload documents into the system simply by going to doing the same things they do every day, and just on Facebook, and just upload images right there. And I've got to name it, Kiana POI, let's call it. And then I'm going to select the document type, because based on the and I did it wrong, but based on the document type, it's going to be if it's a social, if it's one of these three documents right here: proof of identity, proof of residence, or proof of social, it's going to mail merge into the dispute letters automatically. not only does the consumer have the ability to upload documents, but the referral agent does as well. Eventually, when we've imported the credit report, they're going to be able to see their accounts on here. They can upload, change, and edit their form of payment by themselves. They can see their invoices, and again, as we're making progress, they can view their credit progress. Now, I want to end that from the standpoint of the consumer for now, and we'll come back to that consumer in a different presentation. So let's go back over to the credit repair company and take our next break. As the credit repair company, we see that this young lady has opted in and activated as well, because they're in green. They're in red if they've not activated. We see the agent that sent us the customer, and we know that this salesperson gets every one of this referral agent's leads. Now, the reason I know that, but you can round robin the leads, or you can assign one person to that agent. Either way, we know they're in a new lead, and we know that we've not called them. That's what we know about this customer right now. Okay, and when we open up to give them a call, then this company uses this workflow process, and it can be edited over in the workflow settings. There's several options. So let's stop right now. I'm going to open the mics back up for any questions that anyone has. Craig, if you would go first, please. If you're available. Kiana, would you go, please?
Okay. You went over that, and it was it looked like it's pretty self-explanatory, but I want to make sure. So you're saying that if I go to, let's say, this real estate company, and they have some leads, they have the availability to import the customer's information, and then basically all I will have to do is go back to like entering like the social security number, date of birth, and import their credit report, right?
The answer is yes. That's correct. You can give them, and let me get the email address of that agent again, please. 1 second. But what you just said is absolutely true. You can set up that the real estate office, if they want to set up as an office, and then they can set up the agents in that office, or you can set up the agents for them. And this is the view that the agent has. But yes, you're right. They can use the referral sections, or they can just click create new. And again, I wouldn't ask them to give you this information. I would just ask them to give you the required information. But then, as you said, after you do that, then you, as are in whatever how your company is set up, but the agent would be notified that they've got a lead that they need to call, because the new lead nurturing sequence not only sent out that email, but that new lead nurturing sequence also notified the salesperson to give them a call. Okay, so all that happened without you having to do anything. And this is the first to do that's on day 0. So immediately the salesperson is going to get assigned a to do, and it's going to be in their calendar when they log in, and they're going to get an email as well, so they don't have to log in to know about the new lead. Okay, does that answer that question? Okay.
It does. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now, you asked the next question, so I want to come to this point, but I don't want to move forward because I want to cover just these 2 areas, and concentrate on the referral office. And I've got another gentleman that I know wants to talk about it. But once the referral office has entered the lead, or their marketing entered the lead, or their websites were accessed by a lead for whatever the situation might have been a Cadillac dealership or a Ford dealership or a real estate office, whatever it would be, the lead's going to come right here. And because we have built a advanced dispute and a marketing software and put it together, this is what makes this way easier than using any other software. Scott, I'd like to unmute you and see if you've got any questions about the referral agent. You came in a little late, but not too late. I've unmuted you if you've got any questions.
No, I'm good.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I'm going to end the webinar there, but I want to show you around just a little bit. I want to show you our ScoreWayUniversity.com. And if you'll go there, ScoreWayUniversity.com, and you click this link, okay, and fill out this form, you're going to be signed up for our university, and it is you access it at ScoreWayU.com. Well, you got to take off that on the back. And I cleared my cookies yesterday, and I'll bet you $100 I don't know the password. Let's see if I do. Yep, how about that? This is this is our ScoreWay University dashboard, and in the dashboard, this is a paid course. Is $299. The Credit Repair Summit 2015, 2014, and about to be 2016 are accessible for only $79 a month. And it's phenomenal material. We've got a lot of free education. We've got some brand identity and marketing material we can provide you. There's coaching here that's already been recorded for you. Down at the bottom, there's a DIY credit repair kit ebook, and there's an email campaign that would go with that. So if you put this on a website, for example, and you used the campaign builder, you used, for example, the system, and you created a DIY campaign, and then you would have to have the right return emails here or URLs. I don't want to get into that right now. But if you had a DIY campaign, when you could use our information, you see, and this free book we've got, and then send out the campaign. So a great way to get business. We've got information on human resources for both admin personnel and sales. Let's look at this real quick. Thinking about adding a salesperson. Well, we've got a job description for you already loaded here. You can download it. All of this is free for your use. And we've got sample contracts. We've got sales training. And all of what I'm showing you now is free. This information for the Credit Repair Summit, this is really top-notch training. And our first day last year, we had Doug Parker. While I'm proud to be in the credit repair business, he's infamous in the business. He spent $1 million on legal fees fighting the Federal Trade Commission and ended up settling with them for about $1 million as well after he just got tired of fighting them. Robbie Birnbaum is the preeminent lawyer in the credit repair industry. He charges about $600 and something an hour. You can hear him twice in the Credit Repair Summit, and then two of his other lawyer partners, they have given us either 2 or 3 additional recordings and trainings on compliance, and it's just extremely valuable. They each charge about $600 an hour, so you can just do the math. $79 a month, and you get 5 hours of their law firm. Sandy Northrup is a very successful credit repair company owner. and she is going to be back this year showing. We actually have videoed her giving her consultation and signing up a customer. And we have another lady who's just phenomenal. She usually signs up about 17 customers a month. That and her average the amount she collects on average from each customer is about $1,700 a piece. So if you'd want to know that, that'd be a good thing. So this year, she's going to we're videoing her presentation as well. So it's just it's another phenomenal year. But these are $79 a piece. Excuse me, $79 for all three, $79 a month, and that is a 12-month commitment. And you get that over at the Credit Repair Summit.com. You would sign up here for that. And we've got two options. The $79 a month gets you everything, and the $349 one time gets you the 2016 only. And we'll sell the 14 and the 15 for the same price. Now, if you are doing business with Score, and we hope that you decide to, our website is scoreinc.com, and this is our phone number. But we have very few people that are on the phone, and they are all on appointments all day long. We schedule those appointments to give our customers the appropriate amount of time. If you want to get a quick question answered, use our chat feature, and we're usually just within seconds, and sometimes, well, seconds again. Thanks, just showing off our speedy. So that's one of our senior processors, and she always also works on the software as well. But that's our company. My partner and I, Joshua, started our business 6 years ago. We're getting old, right? This picture is even a couple years old. So we're here. We're in it to win it. We've just invested about $400,000 in our software, and we continue to spend about $10,000 a month at this time. And it is without a doubt something that if you've not used yet, not looked at yet, you owe it to yourself to do that. We will be hosting our last webinar for the week, and actually for the month of October. All of the demos will be replays going forward in the month of October, because we are going to be hosting the Credit Repair Summit during the same time frame. So, well, actually, let me take that back. The morning demo will be recorded. The afternoon demo will be live, because it's after the Credit Repair Summit. So we've had a couple of people join us. If I'm going to stop the recording now, but I really do appreciate you joining us and becoming a part of our company. We're going to do everything we can to make you real successful. Have a great day.